we very much never want to make one game bigger than the other in terms of the football part of it, but in terms of, as I've said a couple times, like bringing excitement to Lincoln and having people be excited. I mean, like last year's Colorado game to me was an iconic moment that I hope, someday my kids are talking about. Remember that time, being at Wisconsin last year, beating them for the first time, and we were going to go to a bowl game. That was an amazing moment for so many people. I can't tell you how many people for the first 2 years I was here talked about students. Coach, I came back for another year. I just want to go to a bowl game, please. I don't care where it is. Just get us to a bowl game. So you want to, from a global perspective, as you represent the university in the ways in which you do, certainly we don't represent them academically, but when people turn on the Brad, I want them to see excitement. I want them to see an amazing fan base. I want them to see a rocking stadium. I want them to see a state united behind a team. And those are all the things that we have. I want them to see elite facilities, elite players. And then I want you to see a football team that plays the game the right way. So I don't want to minimize the excitement of having a ranked team come here for the first game. I don't want to minimize the excitement. I mean, I'm excited about it. Like, this is why you came to Nebraska, to play these games, Last week was fun, and for a lot of guys, that was they don't get a chance to play very often, but they work really hard. That was their chance to play. That's why we were so locked in at halftime. Those weren't we released a couple speeches, and I just got asked about it on the TV show. Those weren't pre-games; those were halftimes because we wanted to get everyone in the game, and so that was important. But now this is why you came to Nebraska, and we had a vision of being a program that would be relevant nationally, not for our history only, but for what we're doing right now. And so through 3 games we are. We'll see. You got to play. But I'm excited. I'm excited to play in the Big Ten. But I'll be just as excited 2 weeks from now, and 3 weeks from now, and 4 weeks from now. I just personally believe at the University of Nebraska, every game is a big game because we're playing in it. And as soon as we all have that mindset in the locker room and in the building, then we'll be awesome. There's a lot of weeks you guys ask me a lot about us. There's all the weeks you guys ask me about the opponent. I'm focused on us. I can't control them. They're an excellent team. They're great coaches, but I want our guys locked in and ready to go. I know our fans are going to be locked in and ready to go. I know you guys are going to be locked in and ready to go. I'll be locked in. It's an epic day, national TV. And, even just for the university, think about how many students all across the country are going to turn that game on and see us play and see our student section and see what's happening here. I mean, kids want to go to schools where there's something exciting going on. I remember the year I was looking at this job. I remember turning on the Wisconsin game and being like, it was kind of stoic. It was kind of staid, and I was like, all right, well, now, that wasn't Colorado. That wasn't last week, and it's not going to be on Saturday. So all that doesn't matter if you don't play well, though. So I'll just focus on the football, but the guys, by the way that they've worked, have enabled us to have this moment, so I'm excited for it.